Did you know one of our most famous presidents was once shot in the chest right before a speech, but still went on to deliver it for 90 minutes with the bullet lodged inside him? That was Theodore Roosevelt, a man who wasn't just a president, but a force of nature. He was a cowboy, a soldier, a naturalist, and a reformer who completely redefined what the American presidency could be. So how did this larger-than-life figure change America forever? Let's dive in. When Roosevelt took office in 1901 after the assassination of President McKinley, he was the youngest president in history at just 42 years old. America was in the grip of the Gilded Age, a time of immense wealth for a few, but also of massive corporations or trusts that controlled entire industries, stifled competition, and often exploited workers. Many politicians were in the pockets of these powerful monopolies. But Teddy Roosevelt was different. He believed the government's job was to ensure a square deal for every citizen, not just the rich and powerful. He famously declared he would use the presidency as a bully pulpit to advocate for the public good, and he did just that. Roosevelt's administration took on the most powerful corporations of the day, earning him the nickname the Trust Buster. He wasn't against big business, but he was against businesses that abused their power. His government successfully sued massive companies like the Northern Securities Railroad Trust and Standard Oil, breaking them up and restoring a sense of fairness to the marketplace. This was a revolutionary idea at the time, that the president should be a referee between big business and the common people. But his vision didn't stop there. Roosevelt was also a passionate conservationist. He had spent time out west and was horrified by the rapid destruction of America's natural landscapes through unchecked logging, mining, and development. He believed that these natural wonders belonged to all Americans for all time, while other politicians saw only resources to be exploited. Roosevelt saw a national heritage to be preserved. During his presidency, he took unprecedented action. He established the United States Forest Service and protected approximately 230 million acres of public land. He created 5 national parks, 18 national monuments, 55 national bird sanctuaries, and 150 national forests. Think about that for a second. The Grand Canyon, Crater Lake, Mesa Verde. So many of the iconic landscapes we cherish today were protected because of Roosevelt's foresight. He understood that our country's wealth wasn't just in its factories, but in its forests, mountains, and rivers. Beyond trust busting and conservation, Roosevelt also championed consumer protection. After reading Upton Sinclair's shocking novel The Jungle, which exposed the disgusting conditions in the meatpacking industry, Roosevelt was appalled. He launched an investigation and pushed for landmark legislation. The result was the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906. These laws created the agency we now know as the FDA, and for the first time, ensured that the food and medicine Americans bought were safe and properly labeled. It's something we take for granted today, but it was a massive step forward for public health. From breaking up monopolies and championing the working class, to safeguarding our food supply and preserving the very soul of the American landscape, Theodore Roosevelt fundamentally changed the role of the government. He proved that the presidency could be a powerful tool for positive change, a force for the public good. He was the man in the arena, unafraid to fight for his vision of a fairer, healthier, and more beautiful America. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this look into one of America's most dynamic presidents, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from history. We'll see you in the next video.